Imagine trying to run a massive global pizza empire, right? And suddenly your biggest advantage, which is having the only fleet of delivery cars in town, it just vanishes overnight.
Yeah, suddenly the local slice joint down the street is, well, competing for the exact same customers on the exact same app.
Exactly. Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking through a really fascinating stack of June 27th news items for you, just trying to map out the hidden systems reshaping your life.
Right, from the tech in your pocket to, the literal air you breathe.
Yeah, and that pizza scenario we mentioned, that is actually playing out right now.
It is. If you look at the markets, Domino's still dominates publicly, but Yum Brands is, they're actively selling off Pizza Hut.
Wow.
Yeah, third-party delivery apps have completely democratized logistics. You just don't need a massive corporate infrastructure to deliver food anymore.
So the traditional gatekeeper has essentially been bypassed. I really love that framing, the death of the incumbent advantage. And looking at today's sources, that squeeze isn't just hitting fast food, it's hitting the hardware we rely on every day.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if you are eyeing a new Apple Mac or an iPad right now, you are looking at a 15 to 25% price jump.
Yeah, and smartphone prices have been climbing since January, too.
Right, and what's driving that?
Well, the underlying mechanism there is a really severe bottleneck in memory chips. The cost to manufacture and source that specific component is just soaring.
Okay, that makes sense. But the squeeze goes beyond physical hardware, right? Because the sources show it's hitting human capital as well.
It really is. New MBA and finance grads in the U.S. are suddenly facing significantly fewer job openings and lower starting salaries.
Wait, really? I understand a hardware supply chain bottleneck, but why are highly specialized MBAs taking a hit at the exact same time?
It's a broader economic recalibration. Basically, companies are tightening their belts and just stripping away legacy costs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so just like the local pizza shop doesn't want to pay for a dedicated fleet of drivers, corporations are reassessing the premium they pay for, traditional corporate management roles.
So we are literally bypassing the old corporate structures. But it gets wilder, because the sources show nation-states doing the exact same thing to global superpowers.
You're talking about Iran.
Yeah. Iran is currently moving illicit funds to dodge U.S. economic sanctions.
Right, and they're doing it through decentralized crypto exchanges.
Hold on, I thought the whole point of crypto was the blockchain, a public ledger where everyone can see every transaction.
Yeah, that's true.
So how does a nation-state hide massive amounts of sanctioned money in plain sight?
Well, it is less about hiding the money and more about who has the power to stop it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because traditional banking routes require a central compliance office, a gatekeeper who can freeze an account if, say, the U.S. demands it. But decentralized exchanges run on automated code. There is no middleman. There's no compliance officer to actually enforce the sanction. The technological structure physically bypasses the political mind.
So are the traditional global gatekeepers just obsolete now?
I wouldn't say that. Far from it, actually. When it comes to immediate physical reality, traditional institutions still wield immense power.
True.
For example, the U.S. Supreme Court just ruled that the government can terminate humanitarian legal protections for immigrants.
Right, and just looking at the facts of that ruling, that decision instantly removes benefits for about 350,000 people from Haiti and 6,000 from Syria.
Exactly. So legal guardrails can shift overnight, drastically altering hundreds of thousands of lives.
It's such a strange tension. You have the old guard still holding the line while new disruptors are constantly breaking through. You even see it in sports right now.
Oh yeah, the racing versus shooting dynamic.
Yeah. Legacy F1 constructors like Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren are maintaining their historical dominance on the track, but then you have Indian junior shooters completely bypassing the traditional European strongholds, just sweeping the ISSF Junior World Championships in Germany with 24 medals.
That's incredible. But I want to shift gears completely here, because while humans are busy rewriting all these economic and political rules, there's one system in today's stack that we absolutely cannot bypass.
The laws of nature.
Exactly.
You're talking about the Omega Block in Europe. It's a massive heat wave pattern that's been responsible for over 50 deaths in France alone.
Yes, and the mechanics of an Omega Block are fascinating if, grim.
Right.
A high-pressure system essentially gets trapped between two low-pressure systems. It creates a literal atmospheric wall shaped like the Greek letter omega that just locks baking heat over one specific region for days.
Wow.
And it just won't budge.
And human behavior around this is so contradictory. On one hand, we romanticize nature, like the massive safari operations finally reopening in Bandipur Nagar Hole in India.
Right.
But on the other hand, we are scrambling to bioengineer our way out of the environmental damage we've caused.
We are definitely trying to engineer escapes.
Heh.
India just successfully ran a final trial for a 110-kilometer-per-hour hydrogen-powered train.
Which means they're joining the US, Japan, China, and Germany in that space.
Exactly. And scientists are now utilizing microbes, literally bioengineering bacteria, to excrete pigments so we can create sustainable textile dyes without dumping harsh chemicals into rivers.
That is amazing, but it also highlights a profound irony from today's sources.
Right.
We are engineering hydrogen trains and designing color-producing microbes, yet we completely fail at the simplest fixes.
What do you mean?
Like, we struggle to segregate our waste. We refuse to give up single-use plastics. Human nature seems to be the very thing killing nature.
Well, I mean, it is much easier to invent a new technology than to change an ingrained habit.
That is so true. Which leaves you with something huge to mull over today. We clearly love using tech to bypass the old rules.
Sure do.
But if we rely on massively energy-hungry technologies like those crypto exchanges Iran is using to bypass sanctions, are we accidentally accelerating the exact environmental crises that we now desperately need microbe dyes and hydrogen trains to solve?
Like, we just traded one broken system for another.